Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 62nd Annual Winter Carnival Queen's Pageant. Please put your hands together for our 7 finalists, together with our reigning princess, fan favorite, and queen. Please welcome our masters of ceremony for this evening, Fish and Wayne Warwick.
All right, while Wayne does that, at this time I'd like to introduce to you our distinguished panels of judges right out in front of us. They've had the difficult task of selecting a young lady who will be crowned tonight's winner. Judge number 1, Mary Bowen. It's okay to clap. Mary is a business owner, substitute teacher, and homemaker. She lives with her husband, 15-year-old son, her dog Leo, her cat CL. Mary and her family recently moved to Northfield from Los Angeles and now operate a seasonal business called the Northfield Creamy. She loves the outdoors, movies, music, and long walks on the beach. You're going to need to go back to LA for that last one. Judge number 2. Is the light on her? I can't see. The light's on me. Sorry. That's Stephanie Ciccarello. She is the sustainability coordinator for the town of Amherst, Mass. She is married with 2 children, ages 14 and 11, enjoys spending time camping with her family. Stephanie loves to cook, sing, and she's a member of Rock Voices based here in Brattleboro. Judge number 3, Kathy Harger. Kathy is a registered nurse at Putney Family Healthcare. She has 3 children who live in Maine. She enjoys spending time with her sisters, nieces, and nephews and getting reacquainted with the Brattleboro area. Kathy enjoys knitting and spinning her own yarn and recently joined the rock choir and is learning the drums. Judge number 4, Etna Eldred. Etna is the office manager at WW Building Supply. She is from Ireland and lives with her husband Mike in Wilmington, Vermont. Etna loves to sing and has performed in several concerts with Rock Voices, as well as singing with local community groups in Wilmington. She and Mike love to ride around on the back roads of Vermont and see where they go. This April, she will celebrate her 10th anniversary as a U.S. citizen. Judge number 5, Cricket Van Alstyne. Cricket lives in Keene and works in the healthcare industry. She enjoys horseback riding, choral singing, and sings with an amazing group, Rock Voices. I'm seeing a theme here. I think basically they were all late one night and got here. But she is thrilled to be a judge on tonight's pageant. So give it up for our 5 judges. My favorite part of emceeing this thing is this script hasn't changed since the first time I've done it. I should have it memorized. The scoring configuration will remain the same as last year. This helps reflect a more well-rounded pageant, and these percentage ages closely reflect how the Miss American pageant is judged. Some of you may know Miss Winter Carnival is not a beauty pageant. It is a scholarship pageant, just like the Miss America system. There is no comparative judging, and this particular scoring system works very well and ensures that each contestant is judged fairly and individually. And here's how they break down. 35% for the judge's private interview, which took place earlier today. The judges got the opportunity to speak with each of our contestants individually and learned a little more about the ladies on a one-on-one basis. 12.5% play suit, which replaces the swimsuit competition. 40% on talent, 12.5% on evening gown. As stated earlier, each contestant is judged on an individual basis and is scored immediately after each competition. Now, before we begin tonight's competition, I'd like to bring out Wayne Warwick back out onto the stage. Wayne. Look at that, right on cue.
Right on cue, that's right. Thank you, Fish. So, as I'm sure most of you are aware, this year's pageant is going to be our last one for a while. When I heard this news, I wanted to do something special. So I have asked some of our past queens and fan favorites to join us tonight, and I would like to invite them to the stage right now. So put your hands together for them.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Ravenna, and I'm your 2012 Winter Carnival Queen.
Hello, my name is Allison Cornelia, and I'm your 2013 Winter Carnival Queen.
I'm Kara Walsh, your 2014 Queen.
Good evening, my name is Nicole Kennison, and I am your 2014 and very first fan favorite queen.
Your 2015 Winter Carnival fan favorite.
Good evening, my name is Tylen, and I'm the 2015 Winter Carnival Queen.
Good evening, my name is Honor Solari, and I'm your 2016 Winter Carnival Queen.
Hi, I'm Kennedy Taylor, and I'm your 2017 Brattleboro Winter Carnival Princess.
Hi, I'm Molly Durling, your 2017 fan favorite.
I'm Ivy Young, your 2017 Brattleboro Winter Carnival Queen.
All right, let's give them all one more big round of applause. Now, before they leave the stage, and ladies, if you want to gather up here so you can see, I'm hoping that all of you will indulge me. I've prepared a slideshow with some pictures from past pageants. The oldest picture I could find comes from 1968, all the way up to last year. So here we go. Enjoy. And that's it. So now, ladies, I want to thank all of you for coming back. You look very beautiful in your gowns and everything. Thank you so much. And so now we're going to give them a couple minutes to make it around and find their seats so, like you, they can enjoy the rest of the show.
So final year, maybe.
For now.
Asterisks.
Asterisk.
Okay. So we'll see. We will see. Somebody asked me today, they said, so what are you doing tonight? I told them. And they asked me a question. They said, how come women never MC? And I said, I don't know that that's necessarily true.
We've had women MC. Nancy Doyle, who's backstage helping us out.
Okay.
Her and I actually hosted one of them.
Yeah, all right.
And I think I remember one year that we had Miss Vermont, or there was another pageant contestant that actually helped us to MC as well.
I'm trying to, I emceed with her, and I wish I could recalled that at the time I was asked. But it's interesting, though.
In the past, it has been mostly men.
Next year, all women MCs. I promise you.
Well, I've always been, people have always asked me, we always have the Queen's Pageant, what about a King's Pageant? So we could always have a King's Pageant hosted by women, right?
No?
Nobody
wants to see that. Yeah.
Oh, no,
I'm literally getting heckled from the judges' booth here. I don't know if you're all picking that up.
If we're in it, we're not doing playsuit, we're actually bringing the swimsuit back.
Yeah.
I rock a one-piece, really.
Red, white, and blue Speedo, that's my role. You think I'm kidding? Yeah, look at those socks. All right, we ready to go here?
I know, we both got the red tie. You did the red shoes, though. I just did the standard.
Classics, stars on that side. All right?
I just have the standard bow tie.
That's okay, we love you anyway, Wayne.
All right.
We do. All right, we will begin this evening's pageant with the playsuit competition. This phase of the program, the judges will be awarding points for beauty of face, figure, grace, poise, posture, and conformity. Each contestant was pre-recorded, giving information about themselves. So let's get to know our contestants a little better as we listen to them tell us about themselves, their likes, their achievements. Please join me in welcoming our contestants back to the stage, beginning with contestant number 1, Haley Kuralt, sponsored by the 1868 Crosby House Bed and Breakfast.
I am 18 years old, and I'm currently a senior at Brattleboro Union High School. When I'm not in school, I sing in an all-female a cappella group called Spiralia. I'm on the competition team at Kelly's Dance Academy, and I'm on the varsity lacrosse team at BUHS. In my free time, I enjoy riding my horse, going to the beach, and spending time with family and friends. I'm the principal clarinetist in the BUHS band, and I sing in the chorus. In the future, I plan on going to college for biomedical engineering. I hope to one day engineer prosthetics for children with physical disabilities so that they may have the same opportunities as other children. I'm very excited to go to college and discover what the future holds for me.
Contestant number 1, Haley Kuralt, sponsored by the 1868 Crosby House Bed and Breakfast. Please welcome onto the stage contestant number 2, Jessica Lawrence, sponsored by Pine Heights.
Everyone that knows me knows that dancing and baton twirling are 2 big parts of my life. Not only has dance and baton allowed me to learn various skills and techniques, but it has also allowed me to meet some of my best friends. Dance and baton have taught me to express myself and work with others as a team, and they have helped me gain confidence in myself. Thanks to Dance and Baton, I have made lifelong friendships and have gained the confidence to be able to be on stage in front of you tonight.
Contestant number 2, Jessica Lawrence, sponsored by Pine Heights. Please welcome out onto the stage Maggie Lonardo, sponsored by 3 Trees Homestead and Carpentry.
I am a sophomore at Brattleboro Union High School. I'm an athlete and enjoy soccer and track and field. My freshman year of high school, I was on the varsity track team. Last year, with 3 other lovely ladies, our relay team managed to break a 30-year-old record. I placed second in the Division I state track meet for the 100-meter dash and placed third in the New England qualifier track meet in the 100-meter dash as well. I have learned so much about myself through running and competing against other athletes with the same aspirations as me.
Contestant number 3, Maggie
I'm a
Lonardo.
sophomore at
All right. Sponsored by Three Trees Homestead and Carpentry. Thank you, Maggie. Contestant number 4, Maya Petrie. Sponsored by Megan Fagley Photography.
I'm 17 years old and currently a senior at Brattleboro Union High School. I'm a dedicated member to the UHS band, UHS varsity track and field team, National Honor Society, and Kelly's Dance Academy competition team. I've been dancing at Kelly's Dance Academy for the past 15 years and been a part of their competition team for 10 years. Dance has been able to give me so much more than just experience, such as more self-confidence, responsibility, and friendships that'll last a lifetime. During my spare time, I really enjoy baking, going on walks or runs with my dog, swimming, scrapbooking, shopping, and spending time with friends and family. Working with younger kids is something I've enjoyed for as long as I can remember, and I can't wait to further that love by pursuing a degree in elementary education this fall.
Contestant number 4, Maya Petrie. Sponsored by Megan Fagley Photography. Contestant number 5, Meara Seery. Sponsored by Dandria's Painting.
I'm 17 years old and currently a senior at Brattleboro Union High School. I'm a dedicated member to the UHS band, UHS varsity track and field team, National Honor Society, and Kelly's Dance Academy competition team. I've been dancing at Kelly's Dance Academy for the past 15 years and been a part of their competition team for 10 years. Dance has been able to give me so much more than just experience, such as more self-confidence, responsibility, and friendships that'll last a lifetime. During my spare time, I really enjoy baking, going on walks or runs with my dog, swimming, scrapbooking, shopping, and spending time with friends and family. Working with younger kids is something I've enjoyed for as long as I can remember, and I can't wait to further that love by pursuing a degree in elementary education this fall.
Contestant number 5, Meara Seery. Sponsored by Dandria's Painting. Contestant number 6, Theresa Underwood. Sponsored by Hotel Pharmacy.
I'm 19 years old and I'm a very fun-loving girl who enjoys keeping herself busy by learning a ton of new things. My hobbies include cooking and experimenting with new recipes, drawing, learning sign language, hanging out with my friends, and of course, participating in pageants. This is my 3rd year participating in the Winter Carnival Queen's Pageant, and I've loved every minute of it. I am so happy for the new experience the pageant has given me throughout the years and the truly amazing women I have met and was able to work with during my time with the pageant.
Contestant number 6, Theresa Underwood. Sponsored by Hotel Pharmacy. Contestant number 7, Grace Cavanagh. Sponsored by Oak Meadow Distant Learning.
I am a homeschool student from Saxton's River, where I live with my mom, Ginger, and my sister, Israel. I have been dancing since I was 2, but I also enjoy acting, circus arts, reading, gaming, and woodworking. In the summer, I enjoy working at Green Mountain Camp for Girls because I get to help create happy childhood memories for the campers. After I graduate from high school, I plan to go to college and study theater. I am currently looking at Castleton University, the University of New Hampshire, and Rhode Island College. I am very excited to be a part of the Winter Carnival Queen's Pageant this year, especially since it is the last year.
Contestant number 7, Grace Cavanagh. Sponsored by Oak Meadow Distance Learning. All right, please welcome back our 2018 contestants dancing to Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Let's go, girls. Come on. I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling alright. Gonna let it all hang out. Wanna make some noise. Really raise my voice. Yeah,
Give them up for him. Come on. Did a great job. Now, the piece that you miss out of that is this guy backstage dancing.
Well,
Costume change, too. He's trying to show me up because of my red shoes.
I do have something to say about that dance.
All right.
So those girls had all of 2.5 weeks to learn that because the beginning of February, I said, hey, we haven't done a play suit dance in a number of years at the Queen's Pageant, and we used to do it all the time. Let's have a new dance. And they all looked at me going, what? So I told them that we needed a few things in there. We needed the crossover, thing. We need to do that from my country western days. We needed a little jazz thing. We needed the kick line, obviously. You can't have a...
And seriously, he was doing
line.
all of that backstage.
So I told them what we needed, and then I said, now you guys put it together. And they did, and they learned it, and they were wonderful. So give them another round of applause.
All right, we'd like to take this moment to thank some of our sponsors for their support of this evening's presentation. Taylor for Flowers and Gowns 2 for their beautiful flowers. WB Mason for their sponsorship of the Queen's Bowl. Brattleboro Pharmacy for their sponsorship of Miss Congeniality Bowl. Megan Fagley Photography for their sponsorship of the Miss Photogenic Award and the Queen's Pageant Portrait. Sheer Designs Hair Salon and Tanning for their sponsorship of the Miss Photogenic Award and for volunteering their time to do some of the girls' hair and makeup before the show. And Vermont Artisans for their tuxedos that Wayne and I are rocking tonight. I only got one bow tie.
I had to do the other bow tie,
I know, you heard about the red shoes. I get it. The Queen's Pageant involves a lot of hard work and time. Last year, the next young lady competed on this stage, wowed the judges, and went on to win the competition. Here to perform for us this evening, please welcome back your reigning 2017 Winter Carnival Queen, Miss Ivor Young-Kennison.
Here she is. So I would like to dedicate this song to Margaret Ann Garza. She saved my life and has created this woman that's standing in front of you. So I pray that she rests easy.
I met you, you weren't a
We're going to get the talent portion of the competition underway here momentarily. The talent portion is extremely important because it is worth 40% of the total score that the judges and everybody has to compile for this evening. So I'll just wait for the nod. I got the nod. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back contestant number 1, Haley Kuralt, performing a tap dance.
That was contestant number 1, Haley Kuralt, sponsored by the 1868 Crosby House Bed and Breakfast. So while they're getting the mic set up, you know, you like the new bow tie?
Yeah, we already pointed it out, Wayne, okay?
Well, I just got,
We've all seen it, Wayne.
I gotta do something.
Apparently he's got 2 more. I have something to look forward to.
Exactly.
All right.
You all do. Yeah. Okay, so I know she's ready. She's a little nervous, but she's going to do a great job. Let's all give a big round of applause to our next contestant, number 3, Miss Maggie Lonardo, who will be singing.
chose to be alone. Who wants to be right as the rain? It's harder when you're on top. 'Cause when hard work don't pay off and I'm tired, there ain't no room in my bed as far as I'm concerned, so I better life. We won't be making up. I've cried my heart out and now I've had enough of love. Who wants to be riding a high when you just crumble back on down? You give up everything you are, and even then you don't get far. They make believe that everything is exactly what it seems, but at least when you're at your worst, you know how to feel things. See, when hard work don't pay off and I'm tired, there ain't no room in my bed as far as I'm concerned, so wipe that dirty smile off. We won't be making up. I've cried my heart out and now I've had enough. Oh, go ahead and steal my heart to make me cry again, 'cause it will never hurt as much as it did then when we were both right and no one had blame. But now I give up on this endless game. 'Cause who wants to be right as the rain? It's better when something is wrong. You get excitement in your bones, even though everything's a game. When night comes and I'm on my own, you should know I chose to be alone. Who wants to be right as the rain? It's harder when you're on top. 'Cause when hard work don't pay off and I'm tired, there ain't no room in my bed as far as I'm concerned, so wipe that dirty smile off. We won't be making up. I've cried my heart out and now I've had enough. Oh, no room in my bed as far as I'm concerned, so wipe that dirty smile off. We won't be making up. I've cried my heart out and now I've had enough of love. Yeah, enough. Whoa, whoa, deep down.
All right, that was contestant number 3, Maggie Lonardo. Next up, contestant number 2, Jessica Lawrence, who will be tap dancing.
Open up your eyes, take a look at me. Get the picture fixed in your memory. I'm driven by the rhythm like the beat of a heart, and I won't stop until I start to stand out. To stand out. Some people settle for the typical thing, living all their lives waiting in the wings. It ain't a question of if, just a matter of time. Before I move to the front of the line, once you're watching every move take a look at me instead of just. There's nothing that I wouldn't do if it was getting you to notice. All I need is half a chance, a second thought, a second glance of fruit. I got whatever it takes. It's a piece of cake.
All right, that was contestant number 2, Jessica Lawrence, sponsored by Pine Heights. So I'm always amazed at the baton twirlers when they're here on the stage, because, you know, usually they're out on football fields, marching down the street. They don't have to worry about lights and curtains and other things hanging down. And now I will say, you know, when they toss them up, sometimes these lights do blind them, and outside there is the sun, sometimes. So I'm always very amazed. So I could never do it. Now, flag twirling. So back in high school, a couple years ago, the flag squad needed somebody that could toss the flag much higher because we were having our first competition. So I will say that I was on the flag squad back in high school. So one time only. All right, so it looks like we're set up for our next person. So let's welcome to the stage contestant number 6, Theresa Underwood, who is performing a skit.
Hello, everyone. I'm your Vitamita Vegemin girl. Are you tired, run down, listless? Do you poop out at parties? Are you unpopular? Well, have no fear, because all the answers to your problems are in this little bottle. Vitamita Vegemin. That's Vita Mita Vegemin. Yes, Vitamita Vegemin contains all essential vitamins, meat, vegetables, and minerals. Yes, with Vitamita Vegemin, you can spoon your way to health. Just take a tablespoon after every meal. It's so tasty, too. Tastes just like candy. So why don't you join the thousands of happy, peppy people and get your Vitamita Vegemin today? Was that good? Should I do another take? Oh, well, the taste. Oh, it's great. I think it's just a little unique, and I think I just need to take a couple more to get used to it. That one went down smoother. I can really taste the meat. Excuse me. Oh, I think I'm done. Okay. Hello, friends. I'm your Metal Vegemin girl. Are you tired? Do you pop out at parties? Are you unpopular? Well, have no fear, because this has all your problems. This contains all essential. It's just, you just take a spoonful after every meal. That's pretty good. Woo!
join the thousands of happy pebbles. Inget, your daddle middlin today.
That was contestant number 6, Theresa Underwood, sponsored by Hotel Pharmacy. Everybody having a good time so far? Everybody enjoying the show? All these ladies are pouring their hearts out, so I think they're doing an awesome job. Put your hands together and please help me welcome contestant number 7, Grace Cavanagh, performing a jazz dance.
Don't know what to tell you, don't know what to say. I knew that it was wrong, but I did it anyway. I should have blown her up, cause it didn't seem right. When she sent me a text last Saturday night, she said, ooh, I can't get enough. And ooh, I think I'm in love. And ooh, you might be the one. And ooh, I'm sorry I stole your girlfriend. I'm sorry I stole your girlfriend. I know you're pissed off, but it's not my fault if she only wants to be with me. I stole your girlfriend. I'm so sorry I stole your girlfriend. I know what you're thinking, maybe there's a chance that she'll be coming back, but you don't understand. There's nothing you can do, it's too late, don't you see? That she was into you, but now I guess she's into me. And ooh, I can't get enough. And ooh, I think I'm in love. And ooh, you might be the one. And ooh, I'm sorry I stole your girlfriend. I'm sorry I stole your girlfriend. I know you're pissed off, but it's not my fault if she only wants to be with me. Sorry I stole your girlfriend. I'm sorry I stole your girlfriend. I know you're pissed off, but it's not my fault if she only wants to be with me. Now she's telling all her friends that it's never gonna end. And I'm thinking to myself, I sure hope there's nobody else. Sorry I stole your girlfriend. I'm so sorry I stole your girlfriend. I'm sorry I stole your girlfriend. I'm sorry I stole your girlfriend. I know you're pissed off, but it's not my fault if she only wants to be with me. Sorry I stole your girlfriend. I'm sorry I stole your girlfriend. I know you're pissed off, but it's not my fault if she only wants to be with me. Only wants to be with me.
Let's hear it one more time for Grace Cavanagh, sponsored by Oak Meadow Distance Learning. All right, so now we need a minute because the next person has a piano. Well, I mean, she doesn't have it. The high school has the piano, but they need to use the piano as part. You get what I'm going with this, right? All right, no? Oh, man. All right, so we've got a piano back there, and we're gonna set it up, and the contestant is gonna be doing her thing with the piano. Whoop.
You got to stall for a minute.
Thank you.
You're doing good.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. It's my mentor. You are trouble. Never. Well, yeah, it is a good idea to talk about the piano. That's why I was talking about the piano. Oh, man. You're already a judge, so I can't have you up here. Uh-oh.
I just came in to give him the icy stare. I know which one it is.
It's that one right there.
I
yes.
know. It's the Irish one.
Wait a minute. Which one is that? We got the names right here. So.
Etna.
Oh, there we go.
I can treat you like every other citizen.
Oh, you think they're good? I think they're good. All right. You did. Thank you so much. All right. Let's hear it for Etna. And then let's bring out our next contestant. It's contestant number 5, Meara Seery, who will be playing the trumpet and singing.
Pennies in a stream, falling leaves, a sycamore, moonlight in Vermont. I see finger waves, ski trails down the mountainside, snow light in Vermont, telegraph cables, they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road. People who meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze, warbling of a meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont. Telegraph cables, they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road. People who meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze, warbling of a meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont. Baby, it's you and I and moonlight in Vermont. Reese Glennon on the piano.
All right, that was contestant number 5, Meara Seery, sponsored by Dandria's Painting. As she said, Reese Glennon on the piano. All right, before we bring out our final contestant, I'd like to remind everybody that out in the lobby there are snacks available, brought to you by the Brattleboro area batons. We ask that you keep the food out of the auditorium and clean. Do not bring food or drinks into the auditorium. Also, there are ice out tickets still for sale, and it's a third split between Thompson House, the Brattleboro Winter Carnival, and should you win. So well worth pouring out a little of your hard-earned cash for that. All right, I'm just going to quickly check, see if we're all set.
We're all set.
It's a talking curtain. All right. Last but certainly not least, contestant number 4, Maya Petrie, who will be tap dancing.
It's late in the evening, lost on the side. I've been sad with you for most of the night. Ignoring everybody here, we wish they would disappear. So maybe we could get down. I don't wanna know if you're getting ahead of the program. I want you to be my lady, to hold your body close. Take another step into the no man's land. For the longest time, lady, I need you, darling. Come on, set the tone. If you feel the falling, won't you let me know? If you love me, come on, get involved. Feel it rushing through you from your head to toe.
All right, let's hear it one more time for contestant number 4, Maya Petrie, sponsored by Megan Fagley Photography. And while we're at it, let's give all of our contestants one more round of applause. They were wonderful tonight. All right, before we take a brief intermission to allow the ladies to get ready for the evening wear portion of the show, we'd like to thank the following people who have been involved in the pageant and have graciously given their time to make this show a success. Our technical directors for this evening's show, on lights, up there in the booth, Mr. Robert Kramsky. And on sound over there, we have B&J Lighting and Sound. Thank you, guys. And a special thank you to Kelly Shield of Kelly's Dance Academy for the use of her facilities during our rehearsals, WTSA and KVT.
Who was the second one?
KVT. For coverage of the Winter Carnival and everything. So thank you all for your assistance.
All right, now don't stay away too long because following the intermission, this evening's wear competition is going to take place. Our judges will narrow down the playing field to 1. So we'll see you back here about, let's call it 9:10, shall we? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Before continuing with our show, we would like to thank all the people working at the front windows and doors this evening. They're all doing a fabulous job, so thank you to all. Big round of applause for them. Thank you. Now, this young lady, she's been raring to go for a little while here. Now, to start it back up here in the second half of our show, please welcome your reigning 2017 Winter Carnival Princess, Kennedy Taylor, as she demonstrates her winning talent of gymnastics.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, yeah. When you finally let go and you say that solo, 'cause you listen to that music, sing oh, eh, oh. 'Cause you're confident, babe, and you make your hips sway. We knew that you could do it, sing oh, eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire, baby. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, I feel better when I'm dancing. I'm better when I'm dancing. Hey, oh, hey, oh. I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Don't you know we can do this together? Bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, I feel better when I'm dancing. I'm better when I'm dancing. Hey, feel better when I'm, yeah, yeah.
All right, Kennedy, thank you. One more round. That is amazing. I don't think I was ever that flexible. So I got another tie.
Yeah, we saw this one. This one, though.
Yeah.
I didn't see this coming.
No.
You can't predict stuff like that.
No. I mean, I'm planning for costume changes.
There you
so-
go. All right, all right.
So, there we go. Let's do that.
They're good. That was good. No, that was a good one. Hang on. Mine does this. Doesn't do anything. I'm sorry. I have bow tie envy now. So.
You all having a good night? Yeah?
Did you all buy your Ice Out tickets? Ice Out tickets? Did you buy them? Round of applause. Wow.
A couple people.
I want to thank both of you for buying those. Something about the festivities?
Oh, no. Yeah, I was going to thank Nicole's husband for cooking the judges' dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah. I can't spell it, but I like quinoa. And he does a nice dish with quinoa.
Yeah, and the chicken was pretty good too.
Chicken was really
The
good.
chicken was great. The mashed potatoes were spot on.
Tender, really whipped up nicely. You want us to keep going about what we ate before we came out here? It's electric stuff. It's really good. We haven't even reached the green bean portion of the plate yet. All right, after completing her walk, each contestant tonight will be asked a question on stage here, which they have already been asked during their private interview with the judges earlier this evening. These answers will not be scored during this evening's competition, but gives you, the audience, a sneak peek into the interview portion of our program. So if we're ready to go, and I assume we're ready to go, there it is, the talking curtain. All right, let's welcome out onto the stage contestant number 1, Haley Kuralt. Sponsored by the 1868 Crosby House Bed and Breakfast. Haley is the 18-year-old daughter of Tom and Lori Kuralt of Brattleboro, Vermont. When not busy with school, dancing, lacrosse, or music, she works at the Vermont Country Deli. Haley has also been involved in community service, volunteering her time at Brattleboro Memorial Hospital's emergency department. By far her favorite community service experience have been involved with the Ability Plus. This is an organization that helps children with disabilities learn to ski at Mount Snow using adaptive equipment. It was this organization that helped Haley see how biomedical engineering could really affect someone's life in a positive way. Haley is an active member of class council and the National Honor Society. She's been accepted to 5 colleges for biomedical engineering this fall. She is still continuing to visit colleges, hoping to find the best engineering program as well as the best college environment. She will make her tough decision of which college to attend in April. How we doing?
Pretty good.
That's not your question. All right. Tell us about your work with Ability Plus and how it helps kids with disabilities.
So I volunteered with Ability Plus for 2 years. They're a nonprofit organization that works out of Mount Snow, teaching children with disabilities learn how to ski. And it was this organization that really pushed me into the biomedical engineering career. And I loved all of the children, and I really liked using the adaptive equipment that they needed, and it was a really good time.
All right, thank you very much. That's contestant number 1, Haley Kuralt, sponsored by the 1868 Crosby House Bed and Breakfast.
Please welcome contestant number 2, Jessica Lawrence, sponsored by Pine Heights. Jessica graduated from Brattleboro Union High School last June as a member of the Mary Dana Henshaw chapter of the National Honor Society. Currently, she is a freshman at the University of Vermont, where she is studying business administration at the Grossman School of Business. While at school, she is an active member of the Gamma Tau, that's not right, chapter of Alpha Delta Pi. Man, you'd think my glasses would work here. Where she is a Delta sister. There we go. She also volunteers to support their philanthropy Ronald McDonald House Charities. While home from school, Jessica works at Pine Heights in the activities department, where she helps plan and run fun activities for the residents. She has also worked for Brattleboro Rec and Parks for the past 3 years at both Memorial Park Pool and the Nelson Withington Skating Rink. In 2021, Jessica plans to graduate with a bachelor's degree in business administration, and she plans to use this degree to open her own small business in the Brattleboro area. All right, Jessica, tell us about Alpha Delta Pi and its philanthropy.
So Alpha Delta Pi is actually the first ever secret society for women.
and our philanthropy is the Ronald McDonald House Charities, and it's really cool because we have a Ronald McDonald House right off of campus, so we're able to go and volunteer, cook dinner, make snacks, clean the rooms, and just make the families feel as comfortable as possible.
Very good. That's contestant number 2, Jessica Lawrence, sponsored by Pine Heights.
Contestant number 3, Maggie Lonardo, sponsored by Three Trees Homestead and Carpentry. Maggie was born and raised in Brattleboro, Vermont, and Vernon. After high school, Maggie would like to go on to study sports medicine, nursing, or nutrition at a college in the New England area. Family is one of Maggie's biggest values in her life, so staying close to home is important to her. Maggie's family members are her biggest supporters and try to help her out with all of her aspirations and future accomplishments as much as they can. Being an athlete, Maggie has come to take an interest in the way the body and muscles function in different athletics and helping heal and strengthen those muscles as well. No matter what Maggie is doing in the future, she would still like to be involved with athletics. More specifically, track and field. Maggie, tell us how it felt to be a part of a team that broke a 30-year record.
It was an amazing feeling because we worked really hard. It was at a really small meet, so we didn't expect to break it. And the girl who was the last leg of the race, she saw the time and started jumping up and down. So then all of the other runners in our relay just ran as fast as we could across the track to congratulate her, and it was just a really great feeling.
Awesome, thank you so much. Contestant number 3, Maggie Lonardo, sponsored by Three Trees Homestead and Carpentry.
Please welcome contestant number 4, Maya Petrie, sponsored by Megan Fagley Photography. Maya is the 17-year-old daughter of Sue and Doug Petrie. She lives in Vernon with her parents and 14-year-old brother, Aaron. Maya is currently in her second semester as a senior at Brattleboro Union High School. She is an active member in the BUHS Music Department, BUHS Varsity Track and Field Team, and National Honor Society. Maya has participated in the BUHS Band in the first flute section for the past 4 years, and she has also volunteered for the New England Youth Theater and BUHS Pit Orchestras for their winter musicals. Maya has participated on the varsity track and field team as well as during her 4 years at BUHS and has qualified for both the Vermont State Meet and the New England Qualifiers Meet. A giant part of Maya's life is also dedicated to dance. She started dancing at Kelly's Dance Academy when she was 3 years old and joined the competition team at age 7. She's also received Perfect Attendance Awards for all 15 years at Kelly's. Following her love for working with children, Maya started as an assistant teacher this past year for one of the younger company classes. Maya works as a lifeguard and water safety instructor at the Vernon Recreation Department during the summer, where she teaches swimming lesson classes. During her free time, she enjoys baking with her grandma, swimming, going on runs with her dog, going shopping with friends, scrapbooking, and going camping with her family. Maya is excited to be following her passion for working with children by pursuing a degree in elementary education in the fall of 2018. All right. Do you think social media has improved or hurt our society?
I think social media has done a bit of both over the years.
I think it's benefited our society as it's improved long-distance communication and getting information easier. But I also think it's hurt our society as we've lost a lot of face-to-face communication, which I think is really crucial to society.
That's contestant number 4, Maya Petrie, sponsored by Megan Fagley Photography.
Contestant number 5, Meara Seery, sponsored by Dandria's Painting. Meara is an active member in her community with over 600 hours of community service. She loves to help other people, and over the summer she had the opportunity to pursue a multitude of her passions simultaneously. In June, she went abroad where she studied Spanish, art, social change, and community service, all the while being where she loves to be, the outdoors. She has won awards for her art every year and has also been a member of the environmental justice group throughout high school. She hopes to continue these passions through college, where she would get a bachelor's degree in either cultural studies or design, and possibly having a minor in Spanish. Tell us about what you've done at BUHS to reduce its impact on the environment.
Well, as a member of the Environmental Awareness Club at my school, we have done a lot of activities that help better the environment. Probably my favorite and the most memorable was when I was a freshman. When I first came to school here, we didn't have separate trash bins for different types of food products. We had one big bin that contained everything. So after deciding that I didn't like that very much, we all decided to campaign for a compost, recycling, and trash bin at our school. And by doing so, we took all of the trash from one of the lunches and dumped it into the courtyard and sorted it into the different piles so the school could see the difference that it makes.
Excellent. Contestant 5 in your series, sponsored by Dandria's Painting.
Please welcome contestant number 6, Theresa Underwood, sponsored by Hotel Pharmacy. Theresa is currently a freshman at the Community College of Vermont in Brattleboro. When she was in high school, she was an active member of the theater and choral programs that were offered and earned a place in the Garrick Honor Society for acting. She also spent many hours volunteering for the after-school program Beams at Brattleboro Area Middle School. There, she assisted with clubs like Above the Influence, tie-dyeing, and she led a club where she taught students film history and video editing. Theresa hopes to continue her education next year at Castleton University to earn her bachelor's degree in psychology and plans to be very active in the theater program there as well. Where does your interest in the WWE come from? And what would your stage name be if you were a wrestler?
Well, when I was younger, I was I always stayed at my grandparents' house, and my grandfather would always have it on. And I'd always watch it with him because that was my special time with Papa. And unfortunately, when he passed away, I kind of fell out of it. But luckily, I found out that my dad grew up watching WWE, and he actually got me back into it. And he actually took me to a couple matches, and I was like, I know him, I know her, this is amazing. And it changed everything. It was amazing. And my WWE superstar name would be, since I'm a big fan of the band Guns N' Roses, my name would be Axis Rose.
Thank you very much. That is contestant number 6, Theresa Underwood, sponsored by Hotel Pharmacy.
Contestant number 7, Grace Cavanagh, sponsored by Oak Meadow Distance Learning. Grace began dancing when she was 2 years old. While she had taken a few random aerobic and gymnastic classes over the years, it was not until she began studying circus arts 3 years ago that she became interested in contortion. Grace also enjoys acting and has been a member of the BFUHS Drama Club for 3 years. Her productions have included An Evening with Austin, Beauty and the Beast, The Crucible, Seussical, and Arsenic and Old Lace. She is looking forward to this spring's production of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Grace is surprisingly active and flexible for someone who had 2 back surgeries as a toddler. Recently, she completed a puppet theater that she donated with finger puppets to a local preschool. So you've mentioned woodworking as a hobby. What have you made for projects?
The first project I made was during second semester of my freshman year in high school, and it was a dollhouse that stood probably like 14 inches tall, and like, I think I remember it is 12 and a half inches wide. And then I've done several wood burnings on and off again. And most recently, as you just mentioned, I made a puppet theater to donate to the preschool that my mother works at.
All right, thank you. Contestant number 7, Grace Cavanagh, sponsored by Oak Meadow Distance Learning.
Let's give all of our contestants one more big round of applause. All right. The judges are handing their final ballots in. They're going to be tallied and all that kind of good stuff. So we just got to kill some time so they can get all the numbers together.
I tell you, it's nerve-wracking for these girls to come out and answer these questions, because when they're just talking, to a few of our judges, it's one thing, but to be out here in front of everybody re-answering those questions, it's nerve-wracking. So we should give them another round of applause for that.
Well, and it doesn't help that I had told them completely different questions that we were going to ask them.
Yeah,
So,
whatever. You can't hit a curve, kid. You can't play in the big leagues.
All right, so there we go.
Looks like we're getting there.
Yep. While we tally the votes, please join me in welcoming your 2017 Winter Carnival fan favorite, Molly Durling, to the stage as she serenades us with a song.
All right, this is Girl in the War by Josh Ritter.
Peter said to Paul, you know all those words we wrote are just the rules of the game, and the rules are the first to go. But now we're talking to God, is Laurel begging Artie for a gun? I got a girl in the war, man, I wonder what it is we've done. Paul said to Peter, you gotta rock yourself a little harder. Pretend the door from above is a dragon and your feet are on fire. I got a girl in the warp, all the only thing I know to do is turn up the music and pray that she makes it through. Because the keys to the king are locked inside the kingdom, and the angels fly around in there, but we can't see them. I got a girl in the warp, oh, I know that they can hear me yell. And if they can find a way to help her, they can go to hell. And if they can find a way to help her, they can go to hell. Ooh. Peter said to Paul, you know all those words we wrote, just the rules of the game, and the rules are the first to go. I got a girl in the warmth, all her eyes are like champagne. They sparkle, bubble over in the morning, all you got is rain. They sparkle, bubble over in the morning, all you got is rain.
Go ahead and give it up for her again. All right, we're getting close. We're going to start calling out names, but at this time, I would like to introduce to you the president of the 62nd Brattleboro Winter Carnival, Don Ravenna, and the vice president in charge of the Queen's Pageant, Rosemary Harris. You're going to need one of these.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. We didn't even coordinate. See? Bye.
Just out there in the universe. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. My week here for Winter Carnival's 62nd president has been great. We had great weather, great events, and I hope you all were able to enjoy several of them. I'd like to thank everyone who's ever been a part of this pageant or any other pageant for everything that they've given. 62 years we've been doing this, and it's been great. We've had many different directors, we've had volunteers, judges, sponsors, and all the filling of the entertainment in between. Most definitely a labor of love for everybody, and I'd just like to thank you all for being a part of that. This year I would like to thank Wayne especially for jumping in and filling in as our new director, and Rosemary Harris, Nicole, Nancy Doyle, Belinda Lashway, Jamie Howard, Allie Cornelia, and all the behind-the-scenes things that they do that we have no idea what's going on back here when we're all lucky enough to be sitting out here watching it. And then the wonderful contestants, all past and present. Thank you very much.
And I would just like to say that I really enjoyed spending time with the girls at rehearsals. They're all very talented, kind young ladies. Parents, you did a really good job. So, hand to them, you parents. I'd also like to thank, Fish. I want to thank Wayne and Nicole for really putting on a beautiful pageant, and Dawn for a great carnival week. Also, Drew Kennison, who did a delicious judge's meal, and Kelly Andrews and her girls for helping out with that. Thank you. Thank you
all. All right. Give it up for them. It was a good meal. Did I tell you about the quinoa? I'm getting tired of you, lady. Ladies and gentlemen, before we bring out the contestants for their final time this evening, please join me in welcoming your reigning 2017 queen, Ivory Young Kennison, back onto the stage for her farewell walk and speech. Ivy, sorry.
It's been my pleasure and extreme honor to be the 2017 Winter Carnival Queen. In the past year, I've been able to judge 2 pageants and make plenty of friends with my newfound confidence. Being able to break out of my shell like this has been huge because in the past I haven't been able to become who I always wanted to be. And being around all those girls every day at practice made me realize that I wasn't as alone as I thought I was. I am currently going to Landmark College with a life science degree on the road to becoming an ornithologist so that I can spend my time around birds of prey, specifically owls because I love owls. This pageant has made me somebody I never thought I was going to be. And I would like to say to the new Winter Carnival Queen, whoever that may be, to appreciate every second of it, to revel in your moment because that is what it is. It is your moment and it's your time to shine.
Thank you, Andy. It's been a pleasure to have you represent the Winter Carnival this past year. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank you. So thank you.
Wait, what do we? No, I should be thanking you guys, really. You guys are the ones who put me here? Yes!
Great. Thank you, Ivy. I just want to say your name a couple more times because I keep mispronouncing it or saying something. So that's Ivy. Give it up for her. Thank you so much. Let's take another opportunity to thank the following people for their sponsorship of tonight's show. Everyone who helped us backstage with the judges' dinner. Did we talk about the quinoa? The Brattleboro Reformer, Rosemary Harris, for putting out a wonderful Winter Carnival program. Howard Printing for the printing of those programs that you see here tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 7 lovely contestants eagerly waiting backstage. So please help me welcome them back. He's not holding anything. It's just a distraction, Floyd. Don't fall for it. Hey, look at that.
We ready?
We got some results here.
All right. I'm going to go back there.
Dance.
Good luck, girls.
Found my place again. Here we go. All right, before we crown our winner, we have some other awards to give out. Our first award of the evening is the Silver Bowl for Miss Congeniality. This award is given to the contestant chosen by secret ballot by her fellow contestants. It is presented to the contestant who has been the most pleasant to work with during the long hours of preparation for this show. Miss Congeniality 2018, contestant number 4, Maya Petrie. The next award is for Miss Photogenic. Miss Photogenic Award has been tallied from our audience here tonight, as well as a vote from each one of our judges. The winner of this award will receive a certificate for a free hair and makeup makeover at Sheer Design Hair Studio and Tanning, followed by a free black and white photo sitting with free 8x10 photo from Megan Fagley Photography. Miss Photogenic 2018, contestant number 3, Maggie Lonardo. This year we are presenting 2 Directors Awards. These awards, presented by co-directors Wayne Warwick and Nicole Koziara, are presented the ladies who have demonstrated their commitment to the pageant and Carnival Week, all while doing it with fun, being helpful, respectful, and having a great attitude. So please welcome Wayne and Nicole to present these awards.
All right, so this took a lot of thought. We actually did not discuss who we were going to choose beforehand, to each other, that is. And it was really difficult, especially for me. I didn't have as much time with you ladies. You were all wonderful. So the girl that I picked was always very enthusiastic, willing to help out, was having a great time, and just enjoying everything, which is what you're supposed to be doing when you're here. And we were all having a good time. So my Director's Award is going to Grace Cavanagh.
Right, and of course I second what Wayne said. I racked my brain for weeks and weeks and weeks. I was judging you all constantly through every single rehearsal. It was really, and I didn't even come up with it until last night. You really learn a lot about these girls after, especially tech and dress rehearsal. They're here for close to 6 hours and late into the night, and they've really put a lot of work into it. The young lady that I chose showed a lot of dedication, as well as being a returning contestant. I watched her guide the other girls and help them in any way that she could. Her dedication was just incredible. This young lady drives from Burlington and back to make it to these rehearsals. And it's just insane. I don't know how she does it. So, as many of you I'm sure have figured out, my Director's Award this year is going to Miss Jessica Lawrence.
Each contestant is given the opportunity to write an essay for the Winter Carnival Queens Pageant Scholarship. Criteria for the scholarships takes into consideration the following for each contestant: what she has done so far to prepare herself for furthering her education, what are her plans for continuing her education, and what the plans that she has for her future and, does for the community participation or involvement. The scholarship committee met prior to the pageant, and this year they have selected 2 recipients for this year's award. Please welcome back Dawn Ravenna and Rosemary Harris to present these scholarship awards to this year's recipient.
So the committee for the essay, they met at the beginning of the week, and they had a very difficult time. You girls all wrote a beautiful, wonderful essay. So the first winner for the Winter Carnival Scholarship is Meara Seery.
And our second scholarship winner is Maya Petrie.
Next, we have an award for fan favorite. This award has been tallied from our audience here tonight. Each vote cost the voter $1, and the winner of this award will receive a check for the total amount raised, up to $1,000. The 2018 Fan Favorite Award goes to contestant number 6, Theresa Underwood. All right, before we present the awards, we would like to say a final thank you to this evening's contestant sponsors for their generosity. The 1868 Crosby House Bed and Breakfast, Pine Heights. That's okay, you can cheer while I talk. These all people, they help it. 3 Trees Homestead and Carpentry, Megan Fagley Photography. See, those people got it. Those people get it. Dandria's Painting, Hotel Pharmacy, Oak Meadow Distance Learning. All right, are we ready to do this? Are we ready to do this? All right. The second runner-up for tonight is contestant number 1, Haley Kuralt. The first runner-up for this evening is contestant number 6, Theresa Underwood. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. And your new 2018 Miss Brattleboro Winter Carnival Queen is contestant number 5, Meara Seery. Ladies and gentlemen, they did a great job this evening.
All right, everybody, let's have a big round of applause for Fish as well. Congratulations, ladies. You all did great. Pictures up here on the stage in just a few minutes. Thank you all for coming.
Don't forget to tip your bartender and try the quinoa.
Anna is a star. She is so far above us all. Right? Anna is a god. She looks so modern.